Okay, hey, I'm Rudy Waltz back here with Rudy Waltz Dating Advice. I am the guy, by the way, that's right. One viewer brought it up. I'm the one who originated the whole pussy eating pantomime thing. That was me, I believe. Anyways, 'cause when I first started doing it in the early '90s, everybody was really put off by it. They didn't like it at all. So that's why I think it was me. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But anyways, we are here with Rudy Waltz Advice with the Divine Union Experience, which is about the masculine and feminine union that is happening right now. So we're going to go right into it with my dating advice today. Very quickly, oftentimes we will hear when we're on a date with a woman to always listen to the woman, and if you do find that as an intolerable as I often do, I have an alternative, and that is to not stop talking. Actually, conversely, can actually work too. Now, I've always talked too much. Everybody's always said that to me, and I go on and on about the craziest stuff. Usually, we were genetically modified by the aliens. You can tell by the Egyptian petroglyphs. So, and did you see the chemtrails today? It was just really out of hand. I mean, they're just all over the place. Maybe people stopped looking at their phones and they notice them, or what I think Dostoevsky was trying to say is, and then boom, there's a pussy in my mouth. Just like, oh, okay, well, we'll talk about the allegorical ramifications of the brothers Karamazov later. So that can actually work for you. Now, I never did it on purpose, but you could say that it does kind of resemble a technique. So there's my technique sharing. I think that should be part of the channel. But so just keep on talking crazy. Don't stop talking. Talk about whatever you want to, and it's worked for me dozens of times. I swear. Now, this Divine Union Experience is about romance and healing, and we're going to get there as more people write in their questions and everything. We've got a few questions in from our viewers today, so I'm going to take some. This one's from Darren, and he asks, is 16 years old too young? Now, Darren, I don't know your age. If you're my age, then yes, 16, 17, 18, this is way too young. Emotionally, intellectually, it's not going to be satisfying. Situation. So I think getting as age appropriate as you can is always the best thing. But if it was let's say there was an ecological catastrophe and the human population had been brought down quite a bit, and it wasn't the neighbor's teenage daughter was the only one who survived for miles and miles, and then human life does need to go on, and it does need to survive, so we would have to, there's exceptions for all of these things. So there you go, Darren. I hope that answers your question for you. This one's from Phil. He asks, is a pocket pussy acceptable? Is acceptable for a man to use? And Phil, I always thought this was a disgusting thing. I've never gotten one, because what a shameful thing. I mean, to just get this thing, to have fake sex with this plastic replica of genitalia, and then after you're finished with your little selfish, disgusting pleasures, you just put it in the back of a sock drawer or something to be put away for when you break it out and use it again, and you got to clean it. It just seems like a sordid ersatz experience, but then all of a sudden it occurred to me that this is what basically every woman in the free world does every day and night without any waffling whatsoever. So go for it, Phil, I say. Go ahead, get yourself a pocket pussy. Who cares anymore? I mean, so anyways, that's all for today. Type your questions below for our next show. Until then, let the healing of the divine masculine and feminine begin.